You're effing nowhere. Episode 8. Michael Taylor and a Gamook of Crash Bandicoot 3 War.
Good morning.
You've probably seen High Time, the episode, the level. I went back because apparently I didn't get the gem. I mean,
It's true.
I got a gem, but I didn't get the gem.
Where's the gem, Coco?
I already got it.
What? What?
Huh? I got a secret gem from the Death Valley route, but now I want to get all the boxes. Now, my fear, Stephanie, tell me below, because neither of us remember, were there any boxes in the High Time Death route? If the answer is no, good. If the answer is yes, we're going to have to do all this and then backtrack. But they wouldn't do that to us.
No, they would never do you
Not
that
my
dirty.
boys at Activision.
A Naughty Dog subsidiary.
No. Toys for Bob. There's a lot.
You have to jump over his thing.
Thank you, Taylor. For
Nice
the
job.
Massive gamer respect.
You got it. You got
For
it.
the sick gamer tip. Some enemies take damage.
We haven't heard the Taylor's
Tip of the week.
tip of the day,
Oh,
right?
you're gonna do
Tip
a
of the
whole
day?
tip every day?
Um,
What's your tip? Just let us hear it. I don't care how frequently it happens.
you have to
Kill him. Dead him.
Sometimes
Kill-
you have to dodge.
Son of a bitch.
You used to have no fear when dealing with these apes.
Then they killed me.
Yeah. Death will make a coward out of the best of us.
Coco. That's not our best angle.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
it
that
is.
she looks fine.
So happy she
Poor girl.
flattened her overalls.
He's gonna say flattened her ovaries.
Ooh. All right, check your count. Check your box count.
We're good. That's one gem.
So now, do you want to go back to Death Valley just to be sure? Nice one.
You can't go at literally negative 0.2 decibels on a waveform, and then
You were just gonna say -0.
oh, look at her.
She's
Such a goof.
excited.
Such a goof.
Man, can't wait for the next level where you play as Crash.
Well, we can swap. You want to play as Crash?
Yeah, just go back and forth.
What the hell's up with level 13?
You just finished level 13, probably.
Yes.
Now, you're on level 14.
My guess for this one is
You have to
she's
be
gonna.
Crash.
My guess for this one is she's gonna fall and Crash is gonna jump in. A, because the motorcycle, and B, because the big giant no Coco sign.
You can't just copy my answer. I said it first. So history will. Yeah.
Accelerate
Aw.
just before green light for a boost. I'll do it.
Look at little Aku Aku. What is his name?
Aku Aku.
Oh, it's actually Aku Aku?
Yes.
Huh. That's cool.
First run's gonna be focused on getting all the boxes.
I wanted so I had real treats with
Like a dog treat.
Sure, fundamentally very similar. In Mega Man X Command Mission and Super Mario RPG, with a lot of my favorite platformers being transferred to JRPG format, I always wanted that for a Crash game, and I never got it.
Crash RPG, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not Japanese games. I don't know what studio would do that.
Naughty Dog.
They've never done an RPG.
They'll do anything for $1. That's their mission statement.
I mean, it's a big deal when Guerrilla stopped making first-person shooters to make an open-world RPG, or, Assassin's Creed type game.
Oh.
In Horizon. But Naughty Dog just making a JRPG. Well, it'd be a WRPG in a JRPG style, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just like
Do you
Castlevania.
consider that? Do you consider... Like, to me, a JRPG has specific characteristics.
Sure.
And then, like, a WRPG typically is more open world kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're a Western developer and you're, I'm not gonna win, but I just want to get all these boxes.
Yeah.
Where's the last one? If you're making a game, it's right there. If you're making a game,
Mm-hmm.
oh, thank you, Aku. Thank
That
you.
was handy.
Very nice. I don't think that was in the original.
So if you're making a game and
if
you're
you're
a Western
making
developer,
a game, you're a Western developer, and you're making it, and you're like, okay, listen, I'm trying to make a game that's like a JRPG. You can't call it a JRPG, right, as a genre, because it's not made in Japan?
I actually consider it a style, not a point of origin.
And then, like, a lot of people will say, like, Breath of the Wild, for instance, has a lot of Western RPG influences.
Mm-hmm.
So to you, it makes no difference where it's made.
Absolutely. Correct.
So, you release a game that's like a early Dragon Quest, early Final Fantasy. You would say, I'm putting out, Taylor, the American, is putting out a JRPG tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's...
Because I'm not saying I'm creating a Japanese-made RPG. It's a Japanese-style RPG.
Yes. Yeah. If you said I'm making a Japanese-style RPG, I would believe it. But I don't think you could market your game as a JRPG. I don't think.
I know you couldn't market it as a Western RPG if it was 100% JRPG. It would have to be.
Wait, no. What do you say? I'm unclear what you're currently saying.
So I'm saying that it is a category of game, not a region of game.
Where I think if you're going to talk to the public and you're going to market a game, I believe region is important. As long as but like I said, as long as you add the word style, like you just said, then you're fine. But I do not believe you would be kosher, and probably misuse that, in saying, oh yeah, I'm putting out a JRPG.
See, I think it would be fine just because, like...
I'm going to have to look it up.
Horror, for instance. That is a category. JRPG is also a category. Open world RPG, also a category. Action RPG, also a category. So Kingdom Hearts, Japanese made, a lot of JRPG things, but it's still classified as an action RPG, not a Japanese action RPG.
I gotta bust out the old dictionary, because to me, I don't think Kingdom Hearts, its genre would be JRPG. It may have some elements.
Well, that's what I just said.
When I think JRPG... Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
When I think JRPG, I think like Dragon Quest.
Right.
And...
Exactly. That's the style.
I guess the Final Fantasy. But it's kind of different now. Oh, I'm gonna lose still? Oh, I should have. If I got that boost, I would have been fine.
There's still a boost at the end, right?
I only hope so.
You just have to get better with your break.
Oh, damn. I don't remember. Yeah, I think you're right. I think especially for like the relic runs of this, I think that feathering the break is the most important.
Yeah.
Okay, what is even the break button? Let me get my boost. Okay, that's good.
So, like, you would say, oh, this is a Metroidvania, even though it's not Metroid or Castlevania, like Ori and the Blind Forest, for instance.
Feels like we are very much having two different conversations, unfortunately. Because my entire... Well, if you'd let me finish, I'll tell you. My entire point has nothing to do with genres at all. In the slightest, because we completely agree on that, even though it doesn't sound like we do. I'm only talking about geography is the only thing I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I don't think geography has anything to do
because it seems like you're bringing up other examples that have nothing to do with geography, and if it doesn't have anything to do with geography, it's not what I'm referring to.
Yeah, but when has a game genre been determined by geography?
In JRPGs and Western RPGs.
Right, but at this point, isn't it a style instead of geographical? That's the only thing That's the only thing I'm saying.
I believe, and my official statement to close the conversation would be that as soon as you add the word style, it is a style. When you don't use the word style, then it is referring to the location it was created in.
Whereas I feel close, but not quite.
And then one addendum would be, what if it's a bunch of Westerners making it in Japan? Is it still a Japanese role-playing game?
Totally depends on the style. If Dragon
As
Age...
long as one staff member is at least a quarter Japanese, then you're fine. Okay, so we're talking about there's a break button, huh?
I don't know. You've been breaking successfully before, or you have braked.
I've broked.
Yeah, you broke down successfully earlier. Hey, nice.
Clean second place.
Yeah, that's how you did last
poor
time.
Crash. Okay, listen.
Yes.
We've actually gone through this before in terms of I'm much better at this than it looks like. I promise I have all the gold relics.
Do not believe the hard evidence in front of you. Trust us.
Is it square is break? I know it's
No,
breaking.
Square makes games.
Okay, there's the break.
Nice. Nice job.
Square makes Japanese games.
In the zone.
I'm in the zone. The Pizzone.
Okay. Addendum.
No!
Well, it's like, because we're so close, I feel like I'm not making my point clear is the problem.
Not an addendum.
That's my problem. I would say that
Anything but an
like the
addendum.
people that compose a developer can be
Like Nobuo Uematsu.
right. He is Japanese,
And he's a composer.
but the game is not Japanese.
Gay.
Yeah.
No!
You're fine. You got it.
Well, I didn't fall in the hole, but I wouldn't call myself
You're
fine.
so good at braking now. You're basically a braking expert.
Break machine.
Look at this. You haven't flown off the road one time. Crash on rails. Good God, please don't make me a liar.
Crash on rail.
You've got this. I'd love a nice little Crash first-person VR shooter.
What?
He's just on his
With
hog.
the bazooks?
All right, you got it.
Oh, Lord.
This is just like what happened in, what's a racing movie? You know, I never watched the movie Cars. Still haven't.
I just want to know. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Okay.
Yeah, you
okay.
hit
Wait.
that police
No.
officer.
No, I mean, like,
That is morally...
fundamentally, there's something wrong I'm doing because I've. Okay. I'm gonna. What do we? Okay. Next time you see me, I'm gonna have a crystal in this level. That's all I'm telling you. Michael Taylor Gamooks. Was this episode a failure?
No.
That's up for the courts to decide. I will be such a better motorcyclist the next time you see me, episode 9.
A cycling motorist.
Good morning.